going to go to Peter Doubt, who is live on the phone with us right now in the area of La Brea and the 10 freeway, where there were some people on the freeway at one point. Peter, what are you seeing now?
Yeah, Elsa, I was actually with the protesters as they were walking up the ramp to try to get onto the 10 freeway. As Stu just mentioned, about 24 CHP officers pushed this crowd back. They were very upset. They kept shouting, shut it down, meaning that they wanted to actually stop traffic on the freeway. There was no real confrontation, though, with police. They were screaming at the officers standing side by side, pushing this crowd back down the ramp, back onto La Brea. They are now moving north on La Brea, past Adams. And again, this is a crowd that started back at Lamert Park, where they were protesting the decision by the grand jury. Again, this group has been sort of crisscrossing throughout South LA this evening, protesting, holding signs, shouting at police officers. Again, they said their intention was to try to shut down the 10 freeway. They were not successful. Police have been sort of escorting them throughout their trip here. But again, about 50 protesters pushed back this evening. They tried to get on the 10, and they turned around. Back to you.
Peter, I just wanted to ask you, what does it look like around you now? How is the police presence? Is it very strong? Are people going to possibly try this again?
Extremely strong, Elsa, and in fact, police have still blocked off the entrance to the 10 freeway in case this group tries to come back and do this again, try to get back onto the freeway. Several CHP officers are out here, as well as LAPD officers. Across the street, there's a gas station where private security guards are also standing outside, very vigilant. We've seen a lot of cars stopping, people getting out of their cars to watch these protesters go by, a lot of people snapping photos with their cell phone cameras. You know, people aren't quite sure what to make of all this. A lot of people, when I spoke with them, said that they weren't even aware of what had happened just now, the decision from the grand jury in Ferguson. But once they found out what the news was, they were also upset, and some of them actually started joining up with these protesters. So a heavy police presence certainly out here right now, but for the most part, things have been pretty peaceful.
Okay, KCAL's Peter Doubt live from the West Adams District area with a live report.